Hi folks, it's Scott here. I'm giving you another quick tutorial. I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible on spinning Christmas lampshades. It's become known to me that lots of people have bought these wonderful shades like the ones you see here, World Glow, and they didn't come with the paper cap that was supposed to come with it with the pinpoint. And so I have discovered a quick and fast way to make your own, and you can have all your World Glow shades or any kind of shade like this one, for example. Here's another variety over here. You can get them spinning pretty much fast. I actually realized this when I purchased this set that I posted on a Facebook page a few weeks ago. It came in this box over here, and it came with this sort of contraption for spinning. As you can see, it coils around the light bulb and has a sharp point right here. And that's what allows these spinning lampshades to spin. So I may be able to do a quick demo like this by just putting it together and holding it. Well, maybe not. Might be too hard. And it just spins freely on top of that pinpoint. When you put it onto a hot light bulb like that and level it and then put it on, it will spin freely, as you can see in the video there. So a lot of people, again, have purchased these without their little pinpoints. Years ago, before I discovered the wonderful coiled wire method, I used to make my own. I used to take junk cardstock, like from junk mail, and make little cardboard cones, and then I would stick a pinpoint through and just glue it into place. Now, that's good, but you have to make sure that this pinpoint is as sharp as humanly possible. And so I'm going to show you an even faster and easier way by using the curled wire method that goes around a light bulb. You can do it one of two ways. Right here, if you really want a sharp point, I don't know if my camera will zoom in on this, but what I've done is I have taken a straight pin, like a sewing straight pin, and cut it about in half. You only want about a half an inch of pinpoint sticking up. I took craft wire like this, comes in big bulky packages like this, okay, and started to wrap it around the straight pinpoint I have. When you do that, you have to be very careful because you'll end up sticking yourself 1,000 times. But you can sometimes do it by holding the edge of the wire with a pair of needle nose pliers, and then take the wire and twist it around the pinpoint. And then if you want to be sure it stays secure, I put a little dot of glue right here where you may be able to see that white stuff. Okay. Now, once that's done, you can just take a dead light bulb, and you can make these for C7 or C6 light bulbs. And you just put it right up there where the pinpoint's going to be up, and sort of pinch the top of the light bulb. I'm using a dead, scratched up light bulb. And twist around and hold it tight because you want it to stay tight on the light bulb. So try to get as many twists as you can as you go around. If you have too much wire that you've cut off, you can always take it and cut the end of it off when you're done. So once you've got that done, you see you've got a little bit of a mess here, like I have. You can take the top part now, hold the end wire here, and just start twisting it down so that pinpoint's going to be right up at the top. okay? Because you want it right up at the top and pretty much close to the center of your light bulb. And now look, the light bulb slides out and you can put it on a light like that. And you may have to push it down a little bit. And then you can put a shade, and you got to get them centered on, and it'll start spinning. Well, hopefully. That doesn't look like it's sitting level, but you have to make sure you have it sitting just right and sitting level. But as you can see, that one's already spinning. It's a little bent out of shape, so it's probably looking like it's not quite sitting right. Another fast way, and I'll do it really fast, is you could take that same craft wire, okay, and you could do the same thing again. Start at the top, leave about a half an inch above. So I don't know if you can see that, but about a half an inch above, and pinch it really hard. And then just start winding your way down the light bulb. It's really hard because it always wants to slide upward towards the top of the light bulb. So you may have to hold it with your second finger, okay? And bring it down and then sort of clamp it, twist it so it tightens onto it. And as you can see now, look, it's wrapped around and it's pretty good and tight. And now you take that top point and bend it so that it's going to point straight up in the air. Okay, you want it straight up because these shades function better when they're completely level. So that's pretty straight. I could futz with it a little bit more, but I just want to get the video done. So here we go. I'm going to take this one off, slide it down onto my light bulb, like that. See the pinpoint up at the top. And then you got to center this, like that. Oh, the one thing I forgot to tell you is when you're done doing this, when you're done making this piece, take a pair of wire cutters and angle them and cut the tip off. Cut the tip right off, okay? But you want it angled so that hopefully you'll get a really sharp pinpoint. And you just cut like that, and it made a nice clean cut. You can feel it to see if it's a little rough. If it's a little rough, take sandpaper and go back and forth on it so that it really makes it good and pointy. You want it pointy like a pin for it to work right. All right, so there it is. And now we'll put this shade on, hopefully. And hopefully it'll start spinning shortly. But as you can see, it looks like it's starting already, and around it goes. I don't know if you all know, but all of these spinning lampshades are done by having a little fan blade up in the top of some sort. This one has an actual cardboard fan blade with a glass insert right here. That allows it to just glide on that pinpoint when it spins around. This one has a metal fan blade with a glass pinpoint up in, or glass holder up in the top. These were done by simply the way they were constructed. All the top points were folded down and around in sort of a curve to create paper fins. So when the light bulb sends its heat up, and it's sitting on a pinpoint, the heat will make it spin in one direction. This is Scott from the land of all the spinning shades. Here, I'll hold it up and let you see my bigger ones that I hand make. There's an even bigger one up there. And I hope that will give you the idea and a way to get all of your spinning lampshades spinning. Have fun.